We're going to read number 3 from Bible Stories to Read. Number 3 is Adam and Eve's sin. God planted a beautiful garden called Eden. A sparkling river watered the plants. Adam and his wife Eve lived in this lovely garden. God told them to care for the garden and eat its fruit. But there was one tree in the middle of the garden that God said, "You shall not eat from this one tree or you will die." Adam and Eve were very happy. They loved God. They walked and talked with God when the day was cool. They took care of the plants in the garden and ate the good food. They did what God wanted them to do. But one day a very sad thing happened. Satan came and talked to Eve. Satan was in a snake. Satan said, "Did God tell you not to eat of the tree of the garden?" Eve answered, "We may eat of all the trees except one. God said if we eat of that tree or touch it, we will die." Then Satan told Eve a lie. He said, "You will not die. God knows that if you eat of this tree, you will be wise and know what is right and wrong." Now Eve looked at that one tree. The fruit looked good. She wanted to be wise, so she picked some fruit and ate it. She gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. But they had disobeyed God. They had done what God said they should not do. Now they felt very bad. They did not want to walk and talk with God because they were afraid, so they hid among the trees in the garden. But God knew where they were. He came and talked to them, and he asked them what they did. He needed to punish them. He told them they would have to work hard for their food. They would have pain and trouble, and someday Adam and Eve would have to die. God put them out of the garden. Adam and Eve had brought sin into God's beautiful world, but God still loved them. He made coats of animal skins for them to wear. He gave them a wonderful promise. Someday God would send a Savior into the world to take away their sin. The questions and answers: who lived in the beautiful garden? Remember? Adam and Eve lived in the beautiful garden. Who told Adam and Eve a lie? Satan and a snake told Adam and Eve a lie. Was God pleased when Adam and Eve disobeyed? No, God needed to punish them. The Bible verse to learn is we ought to obey God, Acts 5:29. Thanks for joining, Mimi. Like and subscribe.